Today's workout, Friday, we have got a public holiday, but we do have a workout up for you today. So just a little, I think, pretty simple one for you. So depending whether you got some equipment or not, we've got a decent sort of stretch mobility and skill work today. Again, from our skills gymnastic class, a little bit Saturday at 8 o'clock. But really good for just resetting those legs. It has been a fairly leg dominant week. But we're going to start with 30 mountain climbers, right? So making sure we're getting a good stretch through the hamstring, 30 reps there, 12 scorpions, alrighty, and then 10 inchworms. So going back through 12 scorpions, 30 mountain climbers. So nice and simple, but just trying to get everything moving, okay? Then mobility, we've got 12 clams, alright, so clams, remember those ones? We're laying on the side, coming over, so we're side on, and then we're just rotating over, lifting up through the hip there, alrighty. Then we've got 12 per side, and then you're coming up through 5 bridge ups. Come up as high as you can, trying to keep everything flat. So hands flat, feet flat as well, so try not to let the toes or heels come up in that. We do have 2 rounds, okay? Then we got the skill components. This is where, again, coming from our 8 o'clock skills class, we're looking just to get a nice stretch through our hamstrings. Our posterior tends to tighten up and the legs are tight. Okay, so what you're normally looking at doing, so normally do like a pike stretch on the ground, but we're just doing it standing up. So realistically, now without doing the actual warm-up, you do warm up a fair bit from doing the warm-up and mobility. Your legs will get a little bit more flexible as you're warm with it, but then as you're coming up, you're coming over, coming nice and close to the stretching, getting a good stretch of the hamstrings, and then coming up. Alright, so what we're doing is we're sitting there for 30 to 45 seconds. Now, if you guys, those of you guys that do have a decent amount of flexibility, stand up on a box, feet together, again, folding over, coming down as far as you can. And if you can, you guys are going to get down that little bit further past your feet, alright? Me, not so much, alright? Then, same thing, we've got the standing straddles. So the straddles normally the feet out nice and wide. So again, folding over with that weight. Alright, so bending over. So for me, myself, this is probably a good weight to start with, but I probably would add a little bit more weight to actually give me a bit of better stretch, but making sure I keep the core tight and nice and tight through the upper body as well. But again, with the straddle, you're coming onto the box if you do have that flexibility. Coming over as far as you can, again dropping down all the way. Alrighty. Now with the last one is we've got the pancake. Alright, so the pancake dislocates is obviously grab yourself a broomstick or a band, ideally with a band, but essentially we're sitting here taking the feet out nice and wide, and then from here just rotating our shoulders forward and then standing up. Alright, so then some of you will actually get a good stretch through the hips, but also through the shoulders. But we're trying to get everything, so I need a little more tension through my shoulders. But as I'm coming down, I'm going to rotate forward, coming over, and then coming up. Right, so then it's going to do 2 things, stretching out my shoulders, getting a bit of rotation, but also stretching the hips. So 10 reps there. Okay, so that's good in terms of, as I said, just overall resetting the body. 2 to 3 rounds, go by field. Definitely recommend going for that 3rd round, okay? So if you do have a barbell, we've got some lifting again today. So we've got 3 front squats at 80%, okay? So we're just trying to get the elbows up with these, being nice and patient at the bottom, making sure that we're not tipping as we're coming up, that we are driving up, keeping the torso upright, right? Keeping that core tight. Okay, so looking for 80% for 3 reps, 5 sets total. So build up to it and see if you can do 5 sets of the 3 reps. If it does feel like you're tipping a little bit, pull the weight back. Okay, so even if you start off and do a couple sets at 80%, doesn't feel great, pull it back and work at 70, whatever feels good, so you're nice and upright, down and up. Okay. Next part, we've got 10 minutes. Have a bit of fun with it. A nice and tidy, clean and jerk. All right, so nice and patient. Bang, if you can. Split jerk. Okay, so squat it for as long as you can. Ideally, you want to squat the clean and split jerk it. But if you need to, go by feel, and if you need a power and push or power and split, go for it. But we're looking for something, just 10 minutes, just set yourself a clock, don't put too much pressure on it. In terms of you're getting 9 minutes in, you maybe 90% or 80% of your 1 RM, you're like, oh, I want to get it. No, leave it. It's just 10 minutes, something nice and quick, pretty aggressive in terms of building it up, feel the rhythm, and then leaving it there, okay? Now, if you don't have the barbell, then we're looking for an odd object again. So anything that we can grab that we're gonna hold in that front rack as a bear hug, sorry, and in that single leg squat position. So we're trying to get, again, that Bulgarian where we're holding something, we're just dropping down, low as we can, driving through that front leg, all right? Feeling the glute, trying not to tip as we come up, but then the same thing, if you need to, if you can, like even if say a couple of you guys don't have enough weight, you don't have something to load it up where, you know, it's doing 15 reps and you're not feeling it, or you've got something in between, you can grab yourself a kettlebell, all right? And then when you do the same thing, but you're just gonna going back, overhead. So now we're working our legs, but also our shoulders, kind of like we would with a clean and jerk, all right? So that's where we got, you know, 8 reps or 12 reps per side, and that is alternating legs for the 8 to 12, but then whole 8 on one arm, whole 8 on the other arm, all right? But alternating the legs each time, okay? So just remember, if you are doing 8 reps, it'll be 16 reps total across both arms, so 8, okay? So shoot us a quick email if you need to, or message. Now today's workout, no equipment option needed for today, nice simple one. We're really trying to work that body weight movements, trying to work on that speed. So we've got 12 push-up burpees. So with these, we're trying to make sure that we're controlling it down, alrighty? And then we're controlling it into the push-up. So you're coming down, push up. Alright? So a bit more control with it. So it is a little bit more effort. We'll keep the heart rate down a little bit because you can't go as fast. It will hit that different kind of fatigue as the sets go on. Okay, then you're going to go into 20 air squats. So with these air squats, make sure we're getting down nice and low, opening up at the hip. Okay, so you don't want to be going so fast that you're not opening up, or same thing, you're not going down low enough. Right, so if you need to slow it down, rep it out, nice and consistent. So 12 reps of the push-up burpees, 20 air squats. 5 minutes, as many rounds of reps as you can. Rest 3 minutes in between, and then you repeat it, all right? One or two things are gonna happen. Either you're gonna feel better, you're gonna feel a nice rhythm on the second, or those push-ups and those squats are really gonna feel that fatigue, okay? Again, like everything, shoot us a message, comment here at the Facebook page. If you do have any questions, let's get it going, keep it going. We've got a long weekend coming up, or for some of you, and we'll try to keep training as much as we can, okay? See you on the other side, guys. Good luck.